Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Big Suge, and this is my cousin,
Dre Day.
and we are the BAN League. You know, it's February, Black History Month. We're going to get a little bit personal with y'all today. So we're giving y'all our top 10 favorite black movies. I'm going to start off with Dre at his number 10.
All right, my number 10 is Belly. Nas, DMX. I think this movie, it tells a story about how black men get set up in the system. You know what I'm saying? You get caught up with drugs, you get caught in the crime, and white men want you to be the informant. They want you to go kill your own people, infiltrate the nation, and do those type of things. You know what I'm saying? It's a cold movie. I like the music in it. You know what I'm saying? Nas's character in it. He wanted to go back to Africa and everything. Tommy got caught up. DMX character. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, give me your number 10.
My number 10, I'm going to go with Love and Basketball, man. I loved this movie as a kid, man, growing up in LA and stuff like that, and seeing, the scenery that they put in the movie, man. It's just a love story, man. I'm a sucker for love, man. Black love, man. So that's my number 10, man. I love the way the movie turned out, man. It just puts you in that vibe, that LA state of mind. You get what I'm saying? Watching that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, my number 9 is gonna be Set It Off. The all black female movie, you know what I'm saying? Well, predominantly female black movie. They was so many different situations. All the girls in that movie needed money for different situations. You know what I'm saying? And they all conjoined to start robbing banks. You know what I'm saying? They got tired of working for their boss. They wanted something quick. You know what I'm saying? So they can get out of town and shit. And it was a sad story at the end. But all black female movie. It was called.
Yeah, it was cold, man. And she needed that money.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. My number 9, man, it's gonna have to be Boys in the Hood. Cuba, Gooden. You know what I'm saying, man? Ricky! You know what I'm saying? It's just a LA classic, man, a hood classic, man.
Yes,
I really enjoyed the movie growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Go right ahead.
My number 8 is going to be Higher Learning. I like this movie because I like that Cube's his role in this movie. Strong black man trying to teach another black man, look, this is how you do this. This is how you carry yourself as a black man. You know what I'm saying? The setting was in college. You know what I'm saying? You got a nice good cast in there. Epps, Tyra Banks, Cube, even Busta Rhymes was in there. I like this movie, bro. Go ahead. Number 8.
I have to be Baby Boy, man. That nigga Jody, man. Played by Tyrese Gibson, man. Everybody loved this movie, man. At first, man, it was supposed to be actually a drama, but niggas took it as a comedy. You get what I'm saying? The way he played that character, you get what I'm saying? Jody, nigga was a mama's boy. You had the nigga Vin Rames up in there knocking his mama.
Knocking his mama down.
His mama down, digging his mama out and shit like that, man. But ultimately, man, at the end of the movie, man, he actually got it together, man. So, so it's just another great movie, man, in my opinion.
All right, we're going to go with my number 7. It's going to be Boys in the Hood. Okay. I think this movie represented, like, the household across the street didn't have a father. And then Cuba Gooden had a father, you know what I'm saying? And how both of them went separate ways, you know what I'm saying? Those two across the street, one went to jail, one got shot and killed, and the other one got killed. Both of her sons got killed, and Gooden was nigga got out the car. You know what I'm saying? When they was finna go blaze them dudes. You know what I'm saying? He had his father ringing through his ear, like, look, do it this way. I think fatherhood was the symbolism in this movie. I really liked it, but it's a OG LA hood movie. You know what I'm saying? Showing gangs and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? It paints that picture, and that we all so familiar with.
Right.
Go ahead. Your number 7.
My number 7, man, it's gonna have to be Training Day, man.
Yeah.
Denzel, man, he was a bad motherfucker in this, man. And it's so true, man. Another LA movie, man. I know I'm kind of LA biased. You get what I'm saying? I got a whole lot of LA movies on here, but it is what it is. Training Day was another one, man. Denzel played that dirty ass cop, man. Ultimately, in the end, man, it just let me know, man, you can't escape. You get what I'm saying? Karma is real. I'm saying they fucked him over at the end, but he was a cold ass nigga in this movie, man.
Yeah, I like the Training Day. I mean, Denzel is one of the best actors of all time, so if not the best. When he gets into a movie, he gets real. But my number 6 is Jason's Lyric. Jason's Lyric. I like the story that it played. Kids catch the father. He drinking. He beating up on the mom. He shoots the dad for beating up on the mom. He end up going to jail at a very young age, and then he gets out. He's institutionalized. He don't know how to live out here in this world. He been in jail ever since he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? But just the way he went to jail, and then with the way he got out, his brother trying to calm him down and get his life together and shit. It's just, I know so many niggas that in this situation where they go to jail and they come out and they don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying? And even innocent niggas, I don't think he should have went to jail for that. But and Jada was bad in this movie, boy.
Yeah, Jada was bad than the motherfucker, man, in that movie, man. That grass scene when they was rolling around and shit.
Hell yeah. Nigga, in all the movies, I'm telling you, Jada was the baddest in this movie, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I even wanted to name my daughter Lyric. If I ever had a daughter, I wanted to name her Lyric. She was so bad. Right. Yeah, I like the role that she played too in this movie. You know what I'm saying? Being a young girl that's kind of looking beyond the hood. You know what I'm saying? And she looking for somebody to take her beyond that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But go ahead. Hit me with your number 6.
My number 6 is gonna be Set It Off, man. I need that money, Frankie. You get what I'm saying? And going back to Jada Pinkett, you get what I'm saying? She was selfless in this movie. You get what I'm saying? And I know a few Jadas, taking care of their siblings and stuff like that, man. But Jada, took care of old boy. I forgot his name in the movie, but her brother in the movie, he ultimately gets caught up in some bullshit. It gets killed. You know what I'm saying? She out here selling pussy and all that, man. To make sure. She out here giving Nate some pussy to make sure, that nigga had a graduation party, all kind of shit. You get what I'm saying? So that character right there just showed how selfless somebody can be. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got from her character in that movie. Yeah.
All right. My number 5 is Dead Presidents. Dead Presidents. You know what I'm saying? It kind of painted that picture of, back in the 60s and 70s, how we going to the war and shit, coming back on drugs, coming back fucked up in the head and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas coming home. And some niggas did have strength when they came home. You know what I'm saying? They got in the Black Panther. We started to learn how to break down guns, armory and all that type of stuff. We started to learn when we went out there, but it was still kind of like a bad era for us. You know what I'm saying? How you could go through a lot of stuff when you go over there in that war mentally, and just tear you apart when you get back home. But go ahead, give me your number 5, bruh.
My number 5 is gonna have to be Harlem Nights, man. You know, it's a
Yeah,
OG, classic, you know, OG comedy classic. You had Richard, you had Eddie, you had Red Fox. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying, man? You had Della Reese up in there, man.
yeah.
Got her toe shot up and shit, man. It's just a cool movie, man. Watching that movie, put me in a good mood, man, growing up.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so I'm gonna move on to number 4.
Right, right.
My number 4 movie is Malcolm X.
That
Um,
one, man.
like I said, that nigga Denzel, the best actor, black actor I've ever experienced. You know what I'm saying? I think he takes every role serious, and I think this has to be at the top when it comes to biopics and a dude playing a role to kind of represent, a strong person like Malcolm X, and you had to be a real serious dude to play this role. And you know what I'm saying, different parts of the movie, you know what I'm saying, how like you were saying, no one man should have that much power.
No
You know what I'm
one man
saying?
should have that much power.
Yeah, and how he directed them in unison, how we did that up in there. But Malcolm X, Denzel, Holler.
Holler.
Give me your number 4, homeboy.
My number 4, man, is gonna be The Wood, man. Another, LA classic movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Just this movie right here, man, growing up, in LA, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it reminded me, of me as a teenager. You know what I'm saying? So when I was watching this as a kid, I lived some of those things. You get what I'm saying? That they
exactly.
had going on, man. Dodging the gang members. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Getting involved, man. Sneaking in girls' houses and shit like
yeah.
that, man. So
Getting your first shot.
getting my first shot. You know what I'm saying? All this shit, man. So it's just a great movie. In
Yeah.
my opinion. You get what I'm saying? So moving on, man, to your number 3.
All right, my number 3 is Harlem Nights. As we talked to, I like Harlem Nights because it takes you back in the day. How the mob and stuff would try to sabotage your businesses. Like black people used to try to come up. You know what I'm saying? But always, they kind of seen us as a competition. You know what I'm saying? And back in those days, you know what I'm saying, it was a lot rougher than it is now, but they were seen as a competition. They see black people dress nice. They see black people eating good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why we can't eat good while y'all eat good at the same time? You know what I'm saying? But it showed that. But yeah, and it was one of the best comedies of all time. So many actors, so many OG comedians in this movie. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead. Number 3 for you.
Number 3 for me, man. I'm gonna hit home again, man. Friday. Classic movie. You know what I'm saying? Cube. Feel me? Smokey. You know what I'm saying? The nigga Ezel. These characters, man. Once again, this movie takes me into, growing up in LA and seeing these characters. You know what I'm saying? The crackheads. The niggas who's trying to, come up. You know what I'm saying? The smokers. The bully niggas. But ultimately, though, the story, the message that I got out of this movie was to, stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a powerful scene. Get me with Pops and Craig.
Yeah.
When he had the pistol and do this make you a man? I'm a man without it. Get out there and handle your business, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that always stuck with me too, man.
That stuck to me too.
Growing up in LA. Right. But moving on to your number 2, bruh.
Yeah, my number two is Friday. You know what I'm saying? That movie taught me a whole lot of lessons, even though it was it was it was a comedy movie. It got a little serious in certain parts. You know what I'm saying? Like how the dude hit Nia Long, how Debo hit Nia Long. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Q come in there. Hold on, man. She a girl, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hit on somebody, hit on a dude out here, but we got to protect our black women out here. We can't be just hitting on them and shit. And yeah, just like that part you said with Pops and Craig, all kind of lessons, man. Smokey was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was just a crazy movie. One of the all-time great comedy movies. That's why it's number two to me. But not just a comedy. You know what I'm saying? This movie holds weight in any category. You know what I mean? So
I agree. I agree, man.
Yeah, give me your number two.
My number two, man. Dead Presidents. And, this one right here, man. How Lorenz Tate, played Anthony in that movie, man. It's like I know a few Anthonys. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who came back from that war, that didn't know what they was gonna do. From trying to make a way out of no way. So you resort to, hitting a lick. You know what I'm saying? Trying to come up. You either, get gaffled or, get killed or you successful at it. This movie showed, a lot. When he, another message was, when you leave to go somewhere, man, you come back, man, you still got these same characters, like the nigga, Terrence Howard. You know what I'm saying? I can't recall the character that he played, but he was always, that nigga. You get what I'm saying? In the hood, you get me? And they ended up getting into it. You feel me? So it just showed it had a lot of messages in it. You get me? And then at the end of the day, man, no matter if you serve your country or not, man, they don't give a fuck about you. Really though.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So my number one, and we didn't count it all the way down. Look, my number one is Juice. With my nigga Tupac playing Bishop. And like we was talking earlier, nigga, this is one of the coldest scenes. This movie got one of the coldest scenes ever. Couple of scenes. When he closed the locker and Bishop right there, he act like he seen a ghost. And then that part, remember when they was at the repast?
Yeah.
And Bishop hugged homeboy mama. Yeah, he hugged homeboy mama and looked in Eps's eyes. Oh man. Man, that was one of the coldest scenes. That used to be like a horror to me when I was a little ass kid. I'm like, damn. You see how he looked at that dude?
Look at that nigga cold in the motherfucker.
Cold, boy. That was like ice cold, man. How you gonna hug this dude mama and you the one that killed the dude? You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy. And it just shows how in New York, how they pass around the juice and how people want to be the biggest and baddest nigga in the world. You know what I'm saying? And it just showed on the New York side how they did it. You know what I'm saying? And how they was hanging out on the corners and in the arcades and shit, running from the cops and all that type of shit. But yeah, that's my number one, Juice, man. Yeah. So now, give me your number one. Numero uno.
Oh, my big bad number one. Okay. I'm going South Central. This story right here, man, a lot of, young black men related to South Central, man. With fathers being incarcerated, in the early 80s, 90s, all that shit, man. So, what I got from this movie was what not to do, His father, went down, the path of, destruction, basically. Joining the gang, doing this, doing that, killing niggas, doing this, you know, and Junior followed along. So growing up, man, seeing this movie, it showed me what not to do. You know, I ain't want to be that nigga like Junior getting caught, my pants down, you know, stealing a nigga car radio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that movie, you know, symbolized, you know, breaking, you know, generational curses. You get what I'm saying? You know, so it showed, you know, how when you take a father, you know, out of the young man's life, you know, how tragic it could be. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's why it's my number one.
Yes, sir. So that's our top 10 favorite movies of all time. Thanks for tuning in to the Band League show, BAN. I'm Dre. That's Big.
Sure.
And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and let us know what's your top 10 favorite movies, black movies of all time. Yeah, we out of here. Peace.